How did Civil War affect Inca expansion? Have you ever wondered how internal conflicts can shape the fate of an entire empire? The Inca Civil War, which took place from 1529 to 1532, is a perfect example. This conflict arose after the death of Sapa Inca Huayna Capac, who left no clear successor. His two sons, Huáscar and Atahualpa, fought fiercely for control of the vast Inca Empire. Before the Civil War, the Inca Empire was thriving. It had rapidly expanded across the Andes, incorporating many different peoples and cultures. However, this growth also brought challenges. The empire was divided into regions, with Huáscar ruling the southern heartland from Cusco and Atahualpa governing the northern territories from Quito. The rivalry between the brothers reflected deeper tensions within the empire. Huáscar represented the traditional nobility, while Atahualpa had strong support from recently conquered groups who wanted more independence. As the Civil War dragged on, it weakened the Inca Empire both militarily and politically. Although Atahualpa eventually defeated Huáscar, the prolonged conflict devastated Inca forces and fractured the unity of the empire. This internal strife left the Inca vulnerable just as Spanish conquistadors, led by Francisco Pizarro, arrived in 1532. The Spaniards took advantage of the divisions caused by the Civil War, forming alliances with indigenous groups that were unhappy with Inca rule. Atahualpa's capture by the Spanish marked a turning point for the empire. The leadership was destabilized, and the Spanish conquest accelerated rapidly. The Civil War drained the empire's resources and undermined the cohesion needed to resist foreign invasion. Additionally, European diseases introduced by the Spaniards caused a massive demographic collapse among the indigenous population, further weakening Inca society. From a broader cultural perspective, the Inca Civil War represents a tragic moment in the history of one of the greatest indigenous empires in the Americas. It shows how internal conflicts can open the door to external conquest and cultural transformation. The war marked the end of Inca expansion and the beginning of Spanish colonial rule, which dramatically changed the social, political, and cultural landscape of the Andean region. This historical episode reminds us of the importance of political unity and stable leadership in maintaining large empires. The Inca example illustrates that indigenous societies were complex and dynamic, with internal struggles that shaped their histories long before European contact. Understanding this context enriches our appreciation of Latin America's indigenous heritage and the profound changes brought about by colonialism.